Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the video that won the Patreon poll of the week, the Halo effect with March of the Unheard. A lot of you guys have been requesting us to check out this video on the channel. We put it up on the Patreon poll. Surprise, surprise, it won. Finished first place. Alright, another single from the upcoming new record that comes out in January. Great way to start off 2025. Are you ready to hear this latest one?
Yeah.
Alright, let's fucking go. I don't have a mouse, so I have to get all up in the business here. right, let me pause that. Okay.
What'd you think?
No, you gotta go first.
Why do I gotta go first?
Because I was the one clicking play and stop.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
No, dude. I mean, I just wanted to hear what you said first.
No,
I always go first.
You never go first.
I always go first. It's always, you know what it's always like? Oh, wow. So what'd you think? It's always that.
But then I interrupt you 10 times, so...
True. Dude. Halfway through the song, I'm like, March of the Unheard. I feel like...
This is going to be an instrumental track?
I was like, but why is he there doing his signature when he grabs the mic and he leans over the mic?
I know, but what I was thinking this was going to be an instrumental track too. I mean, the title of the track kind of leads to believe it.
His silhouette just touched the mic.
I know, but it was like we were almost 2 minutes into the song with no vocals.
But it's his signature move where he grabs the mic and then he like leans a little bit. Oh, dude.
I know.
That's how you know he's about about to go down.
If we were back into the Greek times, he would be a statue in the Parthenon. Him leaning on the mic.
No, it would be the mic is over here and he's leaning like this.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't.
That would be a statue.
He doesn't need the mic.
It would be a column.
Yeah,
in the Parthenon, around all the other gods. Because he is Jesus after all, so back in the day he would be Hercules, because Jesus is the son of God, right? And Hercules is the son of Zeus. So technically, they're not really.
Who's the one with music?
They're not really a god.
There's the Greek god that plays like instruments or some bullshit.
I don't know. I know Apollo is the god of war.
Is it Ares?
I don't know.
Apollo. I don't know.
I think Apollo.
I think it's Ares.
Is it Ares?
I think so.
I thought it was Apollo.
And then
anyways,
Hermes is the dude who's fast.
Oh, is that Hermes?
I don't know. When I think of Hermes, Hermes. I think it's
the one with the wings on his feet.
Yeah, I think that is Hermes. But
whatever. I'm not well.
When
versed.
I think of Hermes, I think of the Jamaican dude from Futurama.
Okay, I'm not well versed on the Greek mythology, so maybe we need to find out which one is.
It's all what I get from playing Hades.
Which one is the god of music? I'm sure there's a god of music. I mean, they had gods for everything.
Yeah, maybe not
fertility. They had gods like
maybe not in Greek mythology, but maybe in a different mythology they definitely have.
I'm sure the Romans or somebody had a god of music or whatever. Anyhow,
Vikings. I don't think so.
Odin was the god of everything. The fucking guy was like, the one-man army. Like, the guy could do everything. We don't need 1,000 of them. We just need one really good one. Just need one really good one. But having said that, the Vikings had many gods too. He was just a chieftain.
That's very true.
He was just a chieftain. So anyhow,
and as chieftain of
okay.
Nunheim,
let's go back into this. So go ahead. So anyways,
my brain was.
See, like I sidetracked you completely.
You sidetracked me. Now I'm thinking about Norseman, and his dildo that he puts.
So, I know, but inside. So we got dildoed here for almost 2 minutes before the vocals came in. So
the song is technically like 2 minutes, but it's like a very.
It's a huge intro.
It's nice. It's like foreplay, but then you bust really fast.
Yeah. You go from foreplay to premature ejaculation.
The foreplay was longer than the sex.
Sometimes that's how it goes. I'm just saying, and you should not take that as a diss. If for anything, you should take that as a huge compliment. That's a huge compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're that good. Just saying. Ladies, don't take that as a diss. It's a compliment. It's a compliment. Something that you should be proud of. Anyhow,
sure.
The guys, I don't know, maybe not so much, but the ladies, yes, that's a huge compliment. Anyhow, go ahead.
Yeah, for those, like, I honestly was like, the name of the song, the way it's going so far, maybe it's an instrumental track, but then I kept seeing the silhouette of Jesus doing the fucking thing, and I'm like, is he just there to fool us in the video? Like, he's there, but he's not gonna sing?
Even if it was an instrumental track, it's not like you could have the video without him.
That's true.
That would be really weird.
Yeah, but then...
But who releases an instrumental track as a single?
As a single, yeah. Unless you're a band that only does instrumental tracks. Unless you're Polyphia, then you don't have really a choice.
Exactly. Unless you're... Yeah, like, that is true. Those bands, obviously, they're going to release instrumental... but that's all they got.
That's all they got. So. Unless they got, like, a featured song, but then that one...
Yeah, but that's the 1%. Mm-hmm. That's really, like, the outliner.
That's the one that's in the album.
Outlier, I should say, not outliner. The outlier.
That's the final single right there for that band.
Yeah, that's the surprise single.
But then he hits you with the vocals, and the track gains momentum, and he hits you with the vocals, and then you're transported into a different state of mind. Because before that, you're like, is it gonna be instrumental? I like how it's going. Like, I like the guitar and everything. I like how it's going. But then it just kicks into third gear and goes with the vocals, and then it becomes like the song. And when it does that, I'm like, okay, you had me. You had me in the first half. You know, it's like like it was 0-0 in the first half, but then you win the game 5-0.
Yeah, okay. For me, I'll be honest with you. Not my favorite song from them.
Is it because of the first half?
I don't. I'm a little bit unsure of how to skin this cat, so to speak. I'm not a Haitian, but I'm a little bit.
That is
unsure.
a joke, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good one, actually.
It's a joke where he doesn't mean it. It's just funny because that person with the hair said it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what makes it. I think it's solid, actually.
I know, but the way it came
solid.
off, it came off very Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That was not my goal. That was not my goal. So anyhow, the point being here is that the name of the song is March of the Unheard.
Yeah.
So having a 2-minute instrumental intro, for lack of a better term, to a song that's named March of the Unheard, it
really throws you off. It really
throws you off, but then when you think of it, okay, it kind of makes sense.
That makes sense,
because that first part of the song is like that March of the Unheard is present sonically in that part. Now, as a single, from a single standpoint,
it doesn't make that much sense.
No, it doesn't. Because for most people that are going to listen to this on a streaming platform, they're going to skip to the next track, like when it gets to like the 1 minute mark. Like, where's this fucking song starting?
They're going to think it's a 4-minute instrumental track.
And you're like,
and then they're going to read the label.
Not only that, but where is this going?
Because then they're going to read the name and they're going to be like, oh, maybe it's an instrumental track.
But
because you're already 2 minutes in and you haven't heard a vocal yet.
But not only that, that intro of the song doesn't really take you anywhere. It just really feels like you're circling.
It also doesn't. But that's what I said.
It doesn't have a sense of purpose.
But it's what I said before. It's very slow. Well, not very. I didn't say that, but I'm saying it makes you think something completely different. But then right when the instruments pick up and the vocals hit, you're transported completely into a different state of mind.
So
which means you're not smoothly transitioning.
It's almost like two songs.
Yeah.
Even though both of them have the same melody, the same melodic essence of the song is there. It just gains more volume.
It would actually work better if this was a 2.5 minute track and the first 2 minutes was like was an instrumental intro to the track. That was like there was a separate song.
This to me is like what happens when you put Ominous Clouds with Storm together, and you make just one song.
No, because if that was one song, it would be great.
Oh yeah, that one has more of a sense of sequence.
Okay, that's where you're.
Okay, perfect. Let me backtrack.
This is what it should have. What they did with Ominous Clouds and Storm, what Yachty did with that. That's what they should have done with this, and then vice versa.
Yes, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying musically. You
it's
took
me
wrong. You took me the wrong way.
Okay.
What I was saying is that the way Winter Sun did Ominous Clouds and Storm
is how this one should have been.
Is they separated the two. So the two, like one is like an intro track, and the other one is the song. So when you're listening to Storm on a streaming platform, you're not listening to Ominous Clouds. You're just getting Storm, the song. Mm-hmm. But when you listen to the record in the sequence of the record, then those two songs become kind of one.
Which I don't know anyone who does a disservice to themselves like that. Anytime I listen to Storm, Ominous Clouds has to be played before. Even
you gotta think, bro. Okay, but you gotta think not from the. You don't have to think from the fan base perspectives necessarily. You got to think from a listener's perspective.
Because the different...
and I'm saying if this song on a streaming platform, if it starts at the 2 minute mark versus starting at the 0 minute mark,
guys who are
people who've never heard of the band or never heard the song, and the song comes in, you're immediately hooked into the track.
Exactly.
But if you've never heard the band, you've never heard the song, and this comes up, you're like 1 minute in and you're skipping to the next track. So you're doing the song almost a disservice at that point.
Very true.
Like now, if you have this as I don't know on the track listing, I'm assuming this is just one song. I'm assuming this is not one of those cases where when you actually get the record, there's going to be two tracks and one is the intro and the other one is the song. But on the video, they decided to put them together.
That's been done before.
It's been done before, so I'm not sitting here I haven't seen the track listing, even though the album has been announced for January. I haven't taken a look at the track listing. Having said that, I actually have the album already, and I haven't even heard it yet because it's so far away. Like
far away.
So I'm saving it for the holiday season when I can digest it a little bit better. So I don't know. To me, this is not one of my favorite songs from them because it goes around in circles for that 2 minute I'm not gonna say 2 minutes. It's a minute and a half, and then it kind of kicks into a different gear that takes you into the song. Once you get into the song itself, it's a great melodic song. The riffs sound phenomenal, but it's very hard to put aside the fact that I just circled around for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
It's not a song that I felt like it had a sense of purpose from the get-go all the way to the end. It gained a sense of purpose, but to me, by the time it gained the sense of purpose, I'm already at the end.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, by the time you start to enjoy the ride is over.
True.
So it's not my favorite, not sonically, it's just not my favorite song from a structural standpoint. It's just not my favorite song from them. I enjoy the sound, I enjoy the melodies, I actually really enjoy the fact that instead of perhaps having a guitar solo in the spot where you would normally screw in a guitar solo, they created this more, this melody, this more harmonic melody there that really works well off of the two guitars, and it kind of feels like a solo without necessarily being a solo. So I actually thought that was really cool, and I really liked that because it gave the song a little bit more of purpose. It gave the song a little bit more of a defined structure, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. But to me, that circling around for that 1 minute and a half, it just felt like, because you could have an instrumental intro, but you could have one that actually leads towards something.
Yeah.
And this one, to me, I didn't feel it.
Me neither. Yeah.
That's just.
I agree with you on that one. I think definitely the Ominous Clouds take from it is a good take. Like, this should have been like that, where it's kind of separated. We don't know if it is in the album.
Yeah, I doubt it though. I doubt it.
I feel like it should be just because.
I think this is a song. This is the song.
Yeah, just because unlike the Ominous Clouds and the Storm, where they link very well together.
Plus, Ominous Clouds, as its own track, has a sense of
progression. And the progression is into Storm.
Exactly.
Right? There's no progression here. It just kind of goes from one set of mind to another.
Yeah, like the two parts of the song.
There are connections.
They're not completely disconnected. The melody is the same. It's just that one got bigger and the other one was a little bit slimmed down.
Exactly. But that's also because when you bring it back to the Ominous Clouds and Storm, Storm, the first 2 minutes of that song is also still instrumental, but it's because it weaves
But it's
in.
a sense of continuation.
Exactly.
There. And once again, there's a sense of purpose. There's a sense of direction.
The song is so good.
Huh?
The song is so good.
Okay, but you started off by saying that you really like this track, and now I think I've thrown you off.
No, I like no. I like the track.
That's why I didn't want to go first, because
I like the track. I like
I like to condition your opinion.
I like the track. No, when I was like this, I'm like, that song is so good. I'm talking about Storm.
I know you're talking about Storm, but what I'm saying is when we started this conversation,
I said the song is good.
You're pretty sold
on this track. It is a good song.
Track.
No, it is a good song. I'm not saying the song is bad. I'm saying that the song is good. But when I'm talking about the song, I don't mean, and I said exactly what I said before you started. 0-0 in the first half, but we won the game 5-0. In the first half...
Yeah, but there was a red card, like at the beginning of the second half.
Exactly.
Which then led to that 5-0.
But that gave you the sense of hope.
Looking at that scoreline is very deceiving. It doesn't really paint the picture of what the game was.
Exactly. But for me, the second half was still 5-0. It was enjoyable to watch. Because we won 5-0.
I know, but I said through 45 minutes of 0-0 where they were just passing the ball back and forth.
And that's how I felt too, 0-0. So you didn't push me off. I said exactly what I said, 0-0.
This was like Gothenburg-Malmo in the first half, just like fucking passing the ball back and forth.
Dude, I said what I said.
With no penetration.
No penetration.
No penetration.
I said what I said because the first half it's nice, but it doesn't lead anywhere, like you said. So that's why it's 0-0. It's a good half. There's good chances, this and that, but it's still 0-0 half, right? Like,
I don't think there was even any chances. There was no shots on net. There was no penetration. There was like pass, but then he would run and then gets tackled, and then pass, and then run, get tackled. That's what I'm saying. But then the second half, I like the second half of the song. It was a very congested first half.
I enjoy the second half of the track. The second half of the track is really good.
They played more through the wings.
Yes. Over the top through balls, crosses, a couple bicycle kicks.
Yeah.
But it's an enjoyable second half of the track. I'm just saying the first half of the track is not as enjoyable because there's no I'm trying to put it into soccer terms now, but it's hard. But there's no sense of progression.
Yeah. But they had Jokkers on the bench for the first half, then they brought him in for the second. He scores a poker.
They fucked up.
He scores a poker in the second half.
Oh.
Anyways, fuck that guy. Unreal.
They took Bastos out of fucking retirement or wherever the hell he is.
I don't think he plays anymore.
You know what I'm talking
I know who you were talking about. Bastos. I don't think he's playing anymore.
They took him.
I think he had some illness or something in
being slow.
Dude, he was a great goal
He was
scorer.
a good goal scorer, but he was slow as shit.
Okay, no, but that's not the illness that he had. Like he was sick or something. I don't know. Had a heart attack. No, I think he had a heart attack or something like that.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Anyhow, you guys can Google what happened to Bas Dost. But in the meantime, let's hope Man United signs Yuckers in January. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Not because I'm a Man United fan, just because I don't like Sporting. So anyhow, on those notes, I think we're good, right?
This whole video was a fucking mind journey. Because now, like, we went from talking about the song, soccer, and then Winter Sun. I mean, I feel like it all went...
Yeah, I mean...
That's the trifecta.
But I feel like all of the topics... kind of like there is a commonality. There is a thread that connects all of them. True. So it's not like it's not like we're completely disconnected from what we're saying.
Someone asked me the other day, "What is your favorite song?" And I had to tell them. I'm like, "It's songs." And then I walked away. I didn't even tell them the song. I'm gatekeeping.
Okay. Perfect. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I must say there was a lot of comments in the videos that we've been posting, like the Cradle of Filth video that we posted on Friday. A lot of people asking when we're gonna check out this song, ranting and raving about this song. I'm not necessarily on board with you guys.
Yeah, I'm not
the first single,
raving.
Dude, the first single was solid. Like, to me, the first single was absolutely solid.
I think it's also coming from people who know the band, right? But we're thinking of people who are not. Like our view on the band is not only the view from a fan's perspective, from a newcomer's perspective.
I take a very analytical view.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much I love the guys in the band, and it doesn't matter how much I love the band, and that applies to any band. I'm gonna always look at the song from a very critical point of view. And to me, also when it comes to a band like the Halo Effect or Dark Tranquillity, Cemetery, Skyline, just to name those ones where Michael is singing on. The bar is really high for me, so I'm expecting like a lot more than what I would be expecting from another band coming in. Mm-hmm. And just because I might dislike a song here and there or not be as much of a fan of a song here and there, it doesn't take anything away from how much I enjoy the band and how much I enjoy what they do. It's just that, not every song is going to be a home run. Let's face the facts, you know what I mean? Not every song requires a circle jerk.
I gotta say, even though, before we end off the video, I just realized, though, even though we were saying the connection of the two songs, because I'm talking about the Winter Sun, Ominous Clouds, and Storm, and this song as like a two-parter, although I want it to be one song, in our own words here, it makes sense for it to be two songs, as for new viewers to come in, because, new listeners to come in, it would be hard to listen to 6 minutes of instrumental and then a 12-minute song when the song itself already has a 2-minute instrumental before.
Exactly.
Right?
One of the reasons I'm not a big fan of Silver Leaves. Because huge intro, huge outro, and then like a little bit of nothing. Mm-hmm. And I don't see what other people see.
But you know what? This made me... But us talking about it now with this song made me realize that's why it's like how it is, right? But...
Listen, at the end of the day, let's say this. This is a track written by two guitar players.
Yeah.
Who love riffing and love melodies. And so that the singer, oh yeah, we have a singer. Oh fuck, we gotta find some room for this guy to say something.
We can't do a fucking instrumental track. Halfway through the song, we're like, oh fuck.
We completely forgot that he also paid for the music video. Fuck, we have to put him somewhere. Listen, at the end of the day,
they were halfway through the song, and Mikhail is doing this.
It's like, so guys,
in the room,
guys,
he's like, hey guys.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So at the end of the day, that's what this song is. That's it. All right? Enjoy it. See you at the next video.
See ya.